All right, y'all, back with you. Episode 4, Part 4, Pilot Chronicles, How I Became an Airline Pilot at a Major Legacy Airline. All right, so pilot training is complete. Go off the C-130 training at Little Rock Air Force Base in November 2002. So I got a special operations aircraft, a special operations C-130, but I had to complete basic C-130 training on a regular C-130 first. So for those of y'all that aren't familiar with what a C-130 looks like, this is kind of what they look like. Mind you, they're a lot bigger than this, and this is made out of wood, but this is what it had. This is what it kind of looks like. 4 turboprop engines. So these are jet engines that turn a propeller. It's not like a regular propeller plane. They're actually called turboprop aircraft. So they're jet engines, just like a regular jet aircraft, but they spin this prop. And C-130s are not made for speed. They're made to operate at lower altitudes, tactical situations. They're very hardy. They could take a lot of beating. They could land on dirt strips and everything like that. One of the most used aircraft in the world. But I went to that training. Was there from November through March of 2002. And then I went to Florida to start my special operations training on the MC-130E. Florida, Northwest Florida is home of Air Force Special Operations Command. The plane I flew there again was the MC-130E Talon 1. And I went to this unit called the 8th SOS. Very historic unit. Look it up when you get a chance. But their roots are all the way back to the beginning of special operations and trying to facilitate the return of the American hostages held in Iran in 1980. But anyway, went to this unit after I completed Little Rock. That training was from like July 2003 to September 2003. I completed all of my training and was operationally ready at the end of September 2003 and ready to go to war. First deployment was January 2004 in support of the operations in Afghanistan. And I'll tell y'all about that on the next one. But out to this base called Karshi Kanabad, Uzbekistan. Yeah, I never heard it either. Uzbekistan, and we flew into Afghanistan from there. Picking up there on episode 5. Peace.